Alright, game. Alright, there we go. Good. Okay. Now let's get sound. Alright. There we go. A little bit of a scuffed start, but there we go. Alright, we left off last week in this weird fever dream. So... Let's see. This is a sculpture of Basan the White, one of the 7 embodiments of Basan. Legend claims that Basan once turned himself into a poet wearing a white robe and took away arrogant people's communicators, making it impossible for them to call for help. This sculpture stands for humility during communication. Uh-huh. Alright then. The police only realized this was an embodiment of Basan when they saw the religious symbol Basan left at the crime scene. Noah, did you create all this just to make me appreciate your masterpieces one last time? The sharp cries of the arrogant must be cleared away. Basan cleaned up these stains before his arrival by using my hand. The singing voice of the sinners will live in me, so that I can praise the miracles of Basan. Hey, Carl! Welcome to our, yes, fever dream with Noah here. Noah, stop your nonsense. All you ever wanted was to replace your diseased organs with the healthy ones stolen from your victims. You say Cheryl's arrogance killed her, but what crime did that robot assistant commit? Yes, we are in the end game now. Excellent. Oh, boy. Cheryl's assistant suffered from her abuse. His humbleness in contrast to the singer's arrogance. I didn't kill anyone. I was just combining them. Human and robot, the arrogant and the humble, are merged into one under the will of Basan. The investigator collected remains of the 2 bodies in the sculpture and claimed to have retrieved every piece of Cheryl's body. However, I found subtle cutting marks on the neck, which are much finer than the rough cutting found on the rest of the sculpture. By analyzing the forensic records, I found Cheryl's throat missing, which everyone else neglected to notice. Alright. Another door, another crime scene. Let's get this done. Okay. Here we go. This stage is the secret function room on a cruise ship. The crime scene of the high sea cruise case on the 29th of July, 2127. Senior officials were parading around robots and freaks when they were killed. Turns out Noah was the real headliner in this freak show. This had the most victims among all of Noah's murder cases. Everyone's, the performers and audience, was pieced together into a sculpture. The result was so gruesome that even the most stone-faced police officer was shaken to his core. Alright. The secret function room was equipped with a state-of-the-art ventilation system. The senior officials liked to add recreational drugs into the filtering system. Noah took advantage of this. The operation unit of the ventilation system was purposely destroyed, so I need to fix the internal circuits to adjust the fan. Alright. Okay. So we can swap some of these. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, it has been a whole 5 minutes of gameplay time since this last puzzle, hasn't it? Yes, indeed. Alright. There we go with that. Alright, swap those. Oh, okay. That was it. That's all we needed to do. Done. Ah, the sweet smell of success. Investigators extracted some kind of poisonous nerve gas from the air filter net, explaining how Noah put more than 40 people down by himself. Noah supposedly made this poisonous nerve gas himself. People who inhaled the gas were not able to move their bodies, but remained totally conscious. Was this some kind of retribution for the audience? Oh, hi there, birdie. Sweet peach smell wafts out of the pipe, the scent of a specially made nerve poison. Poison paralyzes the inhaler's body but keeps their mind clear. During this freak show, the audience wore bizarre masks hiding their true identities so they could enjoy the sick and twisted performances. There's one mask missing from the scene. Who would have guessed many years later the missing mask would turn up on Square Street? Hassan's symbol had been left on the mask wall. This was the first time Noah left this symbol at a crime scene. This clue made us realize that all the sculptures we found before were embodiments of Hassan, which later led us to find out about roverism. This is where the officials imprisoned the performers. They searched all over for freaks and robots, keeping them here in captivity and putting on freak shows regularly. Later investigation found that several missing cases were linked to the board of officials. Alright. Oh, okay. There we go. Scanning completed. Although it looks old, this is actually a rather advanced lock. By analyzing the fingerprints on the buttons, we figured out the password. And I still remember one button was put in twice in a row. Okay. Alright, yes, Cyber Eyes. There we go. Okay. Which would totally work in a dream hallucination thingy. Yes, indeed. How do we get 7-7 when I clicked over here? That's odd. Oh well. Guess we need to check that anyway. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, there we go. These are the collars made for the performers, on which some dissolved skin tissue is found. The DNA collected is quite similar to the DNA found at the female singer crime scene. Alright. The DNA found on the collar is similar to the one found at the female singer crime scene. But the sequence was more messy, which means Noah's skin decomposing problem was getting worse. Noah must have blended in with the freaks after he arranged everything, and performed in the show as a special guest. The 3 white birds representing the key clues are all lit up now, so here comes another horrible sculpture. Oh yay. The sculptures of the Messenger of Garden, another of Hassan's embodiments. This embodiment walked through the courtyard of the gods and presented himself in front of both humans and robots, driving out the evil indulgences suppressing them, and bringing God's electric wave to all forms of life. These murdered officials represented the indulgent, while Cheryl, in the female singer case, represented the arrogant. Noah's crimes followed the prophecies and legends of Hassan's religious sect. Indulgent spirits are lost in the filth, and people who find pleasure in the grotesque will be exiled by me into the abyss. Detective, without me, the sins of these people will never be purified. Purified? You killed everyone at the scene, robots and freaks included. They suffered through so much pain only to be murdered by you. Your so-called purification is nothing but a crazy massacre. Both the indulgent and the abused are guilty. Only by combining the two could we neutralize the sin and restore balance. Both sides have found peace under Hassan's guidance. Don't try to excuse your crime. Among all the victims, Noah only took a software developer's liver. If I hadn't found out about the condition Noah suffered from, I probably would never have discovered the motive for his crime. Alright. New door appears. One by one, these crime scenes match things left behind by Noah. The poster, the mask, and then the next scene will be... Alright. I was right. The 1st of April, 2127, Scott Hotel Room 1023 in New Sino City. A case I especially don't want to recall. This is definitely some robot tier logic at work here. If the kind of crazy you'd still need a human to come up with. Yes! The victims were a family of 4 who came for a holiday at Dolphin Park. A mild genetic modification in the father led to a severe genetic disease in the daughter. They kept the disease a secret from the girl, wishing to first fulfill the girl's dream of seeing a dolphin. They weren't expecting to meet Noah. A robot staff from the hotel was also murdered. Alright. I'm sorry, but there are no successful cures for your daughter's genetic disease. Although your husband has only been mildly genetically modified, the probability of your offspring developing genetic disease was still high. The patient's organs have developed massive lesions, and she has an estimated 4 to 5 months of life remaining. Again, I'm so sorry. Why must our girls suffer through so much pain? We never should have listened to the propaganda of that company. Mild genetic alteration will not lead to hereditary disease. Our naivete ruined our daughter, my little Eliza. I hope to fulfill her dream in her final days, to see a dolphin. This is the only thing we can do for her. Get some rest in the room. The kids are loving the hotel pool. Honey, I feel less car sick after I had some water. Honey, we even picked us lucky guests tonight. They will give Eliza a personalized dolphin trip. Call the kids back now. The husband was called back to the rooms by his wife's text message and then murdered by Noah. The evidence suggests that the wife was already dead when the text was sent. A brand new bunny rabbit toy with one of its eyes rips off. Eliza is stitched on its back. Fuzzy bunny rabbit toy with one eye missing. Noah lured me into his trap step by step using the victim's doll. He seems to know what I care about most of all. This is his specialty. Discover the most vulnerable part of someone, then break them down slowly and methodically. This gift can never be given back to its owner. They had been through so much pain, so much despair. A hotel staff uniform stained with blood. Noah dressed up as hotel staff to enter the room, kill the wife, and then call back the other family members using the wife's cell phone, only to kill them as well. The white birds are all lit up now, which means the sculpture from that case will appear soon. I really don't want to recall what happened on that day. This is the sculpture of the White Feather King, another of Basan's embodiments, which can reveal all lies and barriers. The meaning of this sculpture was used as Noah's motivation to kill. I will rip off the masks of false performers. Hypocrites who hide truth from each other will be punished. Hiding the truth from their own child to create a false happiness. Hypocrisy. It is their selfish act of genetic modification that led to the incurable disease, and they pretended to be loving and struggling parents. Deceit is against Basan's will. I reveal the truth. I fulfill the oracle of fusion. Combined together, their disease is shared, and therefore the disease is no more. Nonsense. All you do is kill innocent people while you hide behind your mask. You gradually step closer and closer to the realm of God, toward his highest palace. I receive salvation here, and so shall you. Repent in the realm of God. Your spirit gradually thins out. The vessel is synchronizing. You do not notice, but the person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. Kidney organ that shows Noah's lesion. Alright. Yeah, I'd like to go back to the comfy cat cyberpunk adventure now. Yes, I've obtained the last organ. Ah, a pain in my head. This strange wavelength, I can't stand it. I feel desperate. I feel hopeless. I feel insane. Synchronizing. The person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. Noah mentioned the vessel several times. His crazy words must be leading towards something else. What madness awaits me now? I don't know, but let's jump through the portal and find out. I'm back at the first crime scene. I need to put the recovered organs back into place. Okay. Hallucination gone, eh? Signal projector, just like what I saw in the abandoned ship cabin. The hallucination didn't just appear out of thin air. This is the device that's causing it. Alright. Signal projector with implanted devices at the core which can protect hallucinatory signal waves. Alright. Looks like the moment I entered this ventilation room, I fell into the hallucination created by Noah. Noah made me see all the old crime scenes. For what? How do you like the memory album I made especially for you? The two of us have had so many beautiful times together. I was hoping you could disrupt one of my plans, at least once. You really disappointed me. You have finally shown your true colors, Noah. No more hiding? Hiding? I have been planning something fun deeper underground, and I was thinking of inviting you, my old friend, to have a look. I don't know whether you can stop me this time. Ha ha ha! Okay. I can't believe there is an abandoned sanctuary here, and the stained glass on the wall is Basan? Who in the world would build something like this in such a gloomy place underground? This used to be an underground factory during the human-robot war, where robots and poor people worked day and night. It must have been abandoned after the war. Records suggest people continued to hide here. If a god came to these people and told them he was happy to accept them, it is not surprising they would build a sanctuary for him. Why did you turn up out of nowhere again? I could have used a friendly face back there. A strong interruptive wave was holding me back, like I said before. But if you stay away from those signal projectors, the wave disappears. The goddess holds the holy mark of directions in her hands, which stands for the Roverism movement, the main symbol of Basan. Welcome to Basan's holy sanctuary. This is the realm of God. Repent your sins to ensure you are a clean vessel. This is a requirement. Stop talking nonsense. I figured out how you made those hallucinations. Without the hallucination, you can't do anything. Have you figured it out? Am I a hallucination now? Is this holy palace a hallucination? Or everything you've seen after you fell is only a sweet dream I've created for you? Ha 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 ha! I'm done listening to your bullshit. All I need to know is that this gun is real. What? The bullet can't hurt him? Am I still hallucinating? Mr. Detective, are you gonna hurt me a second time with that gun? Ha 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 ha! You idiot, the interruptive source is on that bird-faced person. I can feel it. Use your brain. I didn't expect you to bring this annoying captain with you. If you are not ready to repent your sins, then I'll have to purify you myself. The wave interference is causing his figure to shift in and out of view. I need to think of a way to take out the entire area. Yes, the chandelier. Knock the chandelier down. Alright. Okay, come on, come on. Oh. Property damage solves everything. Yes. Alright, not close enough. There we go. Did I get him? Let's go have a look. Damn it, did he escape again? What is this? Noah's sickle with a small signal projector installed on the handle. Noah's sickle with a signal projector. Now I understand. He's using the hallucinations to mask his true body. There's some robot replenishing liquid, clear in color, not yet oxidized. It must have leaked out of a robot not long ago. Did Noah turn himself into a mechanical being? If so, he'll be more difficult to handle. Anyway, Noah must have been wounded and can't have gone too far. I need to hurry up. Alright, let's do this. An old Roverist book. It probably has the prophecy of Basan's return. Alright. Basan the goddess will return to Earth on the day when the moon disappears. The goddess collects the frequency of all the gods and burns them into her circuits. With a holy flower made from melted silicon crystal on the head, her holy body is surrounded by the voice of praise. The sharp claws of the goddess made the guards in the courtyard of the gods bow their heads, allowing her to cross the gardens and return to the earth. The shapeless goddess needs a body, half flesh and blood, half mechanical fusion. This combination would carry the will of Basan's and... these people and this disturbing sound. Am I hallucinating again? What are you talking about? What hallucination? There's nothing. I can't detect any interruptive signal. You can't see it? Looks like you were right when you said that these hallucinations will affect my brain permanently. I'm seeing the aftermath of the hallucinations. The fluctuations in your little head do seem more chaotic now. Those crime scenes weren't created just to make me recall past events, but to drag me inside the hallucinations. Looks like the situation is worse than expected. I need to get this over with quickly. This colorful window is a painting of the second holy mark, Twist, representing the exchange of spatial position. There's not much known about this holy mark. So now we have robot Satan worshiper ghost. Our situation is not improved. Nope. Noah was wounded by the chandelier. This is my chance. I've got to get after him in the second elevator. Okay. Noah must have used this platform, then brought down this trash heap to obstruct my pursuit. Hey, Zero! Damn it, I'll need to cycle the platform so I can jump across. Okay. No, we gotta get them separated a little bit from each other. Which means... I need one in the upper corner for at least a little while here. Okay. Okay, that might work. No, not quite. I need another gap between them. Let's see. All right. That's it. I can jump over the platforms now. Memo update. All right. Oh my, biological breeding tubes? Looks like someone's been doing genetic experiments. My database characterizes this as deeply illegal, banned science. I'm not surprised. Noah's a fanatic for genetic experimentation. I can't believe we found his base so quickly. There's only one elevator exit, which means that the bird-faced man didn't come through here. Besides, I don't sense any wave signals around, so we should be safe. I can't lower my guard. Let's check this place out first. Yeah. I'm really sorry for all of you there. That does not look pleasant. A lab. Is this where Noah conducted all his twisted experiments? The badge is making noise again. The signal is very strong this time. This Charles you were looking for should be close by. I hope that old man is okay. Can you sense hallucination interference nearby? No hallucination interference here. Yeah, this game turns into body horror on a dime. Kinda glad for the fixed card, actually. It's pretty horrifying if rendered more detailed. Yes. However, there are so many complicated electronic devices in the lab. I'm sensing that the wave bands on many of these devices have been encrypted. There must be a lot of secrets here. Secrets, eh? We've lost Noah for the time being, so let's at least figure out what he has been researching these past 13 years. Alright. Okay. Diagram explaining the relationship between the nanoliquid and the signal projector. So the robot's actions are controlled by an external signal. The implanted devices in their brains are both the input mechanism for nanofluid and the receiver of external control signals. The signal projector that produces hallucinations must be an enhanced version of these implanted devices. It can receive Noah's hallucination signals, magnify them, and project them. Was it designed for people who don't have implanted devices in their brain, like me? The blueprint for a consciousness transmission device. This huge machine can be used to interrupt people's brainwave frequency. Consciousness transmission device. It seems to be able to interrupt consciousness by enhancing brainwaves. Those devices we saw are only receivers. This machine here is what's really creating the hallucinations. Date of admission, 31/9/2127. Patient number 2. Preliminary diagnosis, an infection caused by a gunshot wound and a severe genetic disease. Details. The patient was originally found in the East District sewers. He was transferred to a sterile incubation pool to maintain his chance of survival. Targeted medicine was used to control symptoms, and the patient himself proposed special medical and chemical theories. Due to these theories, the treatments for Luna and patient 2 were adjusted. Consciousness implantation has become the leading. Seems we don't have the other page. Looks like Doc Edwards saved Noah's life and has been working with Noah ever since. If only he had known what the final result would be. Giant life support device. It wasn't easy transferring such sophisticated equipment here. The whole thing is covered with a heavy metal curtain. That's gotta be an important detail. Could Noah be hiding here? This life support device has way too much encryption for me to crack. Can you open the metal curtain? Who could possibly have foreseen that eating a psychotic robot devil worshipping serial killer would turn out badly? No, the encryption method is quite advanced. I can't do it either. Let's investigate further. Maybe we can find a way to open it. Alright. Research note on nanofluid. Mechanism. Invades electronic brains via nanorobot liquid. Turns off the independent consciousness program. And at the same time, uses the Spark implant to control the behavior of mechanical bodies. Achievements. Currently, it is completely possible to control robots injected with nanofluid. The only drawback is that the efficacy of the nanofluid reduces quickly. Extended control requires continuous injection. Questions. The Spark implant was found in the brain of the robot provided by patient 2. This device has the ability to break through an electronic brain's defenses. More functions have been developed in subsequent studies. However, the origin of the device remains a mystery, and patient 2 refuses to disclose more information. As I suspected, nanofluid and the implanted devices work in tandem. And Doc Edwards' name for the implant is Spark. Patient name Luna. Preface. The patient began showing symptoms in the 5th year of marriage and was diagnosed with hereditary genetic disease. During the early stage, chemotherapy suppressed the symptoms, but the effects of the genetic disease on the organs gradually spread. During the middle stage, parts of the patient organs were replaced with artificial organs, and the patient had to survive inside a sterile life support cabin. Nanomachines, son. Yes. With the technical support of patient 2, attempts are being made to project Luna's brainwaves into a robot using Spark. Backup. Cloning Luna with somatic cells and brainwave transmission into an organic vessel afterwards. Luna, the doctor's wife. The experimental subjects in the test top worships were for her. The doctor wanted to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body. Was the person I met at the clinic before actually a clone cultivated here? Okay. Purple, yellow, orange, green, and blue. The operation prompt for the chain console. I should try replicating this pattern. Okay. No. Just trying to move, game. Oh, okay. Okay, the colors are in the same order here. Alright, so how does this work? Okay. Alright. Building secret passages so far underground. This is so like Noah, sly and cautious. Alright. I can sense the signal again. Charles must be close by. I like to imagine they color-coded this because nobody can actually understand the technical bits anymore. Idiocracy style. Yes! Oh, boy. Alright. What? This is Noah's black robe. How come it was left here? Looks like he was badly hurt. The replenishing liquid disappeared here. That guy must be... Let me out! Please, anyone? Hear that? Someone's calling for help behind the door. It's Charles. Thank God he's still alive. Are he and Noah both behind that door? I only sense one organic life, but there is indeed another unusual wave. Be careful when you go in there. Alright. Bastard, let me out. Edward, think about what you're doing. Charles, thank God you're still alive. Who's there? Haha, Detective Rex, it's you. Wow, am I lucky. How did you find this place? Come on, get me out. Alright. Wait. What are you? This robot, from the wounds on the body, was probably dressed up as the Noah I attacked earlier. Where is that man? Wait, I remember this robot. Yes, Angela, the missing witness from the fantasy jellyfish. I was way too drunk to even remember taking that job. Why her? Where is the real Noah? The wave fluctuations from her is the same as the bird-faced man we saw earlier. The nanoliquid must be controlling her and repairing her wounded body gradually. I have to stop it now. I wouldn't waste your time. Once this equipment starts running, it seems it cannot be stopped. In order to prevent accidents, the robot is locked in the machine. That bastard. He only uses innocent people. Let's get Charles out first. Maybe he knows how to stop the device. Okay. Is this my photo on that board? This information is from back when I first returned to Starlight City after my mechanization was completely stabilized. Thanks to Abel's sacrifice at the Apocalypse Garden incident, I wouldn't even be alive today. Has Noah been studying me all this time? What the... Noah refers to me as a vessel in the records, and the date circled in red is the date when I received the parcel. He's been after me since the beginning. Vessel. The document next to the device says Beta-type consciousness transmission device. It can enhance brainwaves, interrupt other people's consciousness, and eventually infuse self-consciousness onto a receptor, controlling that person. This seems to be an unfinished product still under testing. If Noah and the doctor had succeeded in perfecting this machine, they would be able to control absolutely anyone. Human, robot, it wouldn't matter. Don't try to open this door with your little body. Even someone as strong as me can't open it. Go find something to pry it open. Hurry up. We're running out of time. Alright. Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. You may need a tool like this. Well, phew. Well, you're not controlled anymore. What? What is this place? Who are you? Don't be afraid, little girl. I've already temporarily suppressed the nanofluid's control over you. And I'll give you a good cleaning up when we get back to my workshop. Thank God you're here, Charles. Her name is Angela. She's been under control since being kidnapped by the doctor. She was even dressed up as Noah earlier. Detective, I am completely shocked by this affair. This was the work of Edward and that Noah guy. Once I checked the sample you gave me, I knew it was Edward who made it. He is very talented when it comes to nanorobots. I couldn't imagine he... After so many years, I couldn't imagine him making such a terrifying thing. Hurry up, that spooky doctor, if he comes back... Don't worry, Angela. The doctor is not going to return. What? Did you, chat with him? No, it was Noah, or rather Angela, but this is not important anymore. Doc Edward is gone. He wasn't like this in the beginning. He did it all for Luna. He was used for that guy because of his love for Luna. Angela, please, can you tell us anything that could help us find Noah? Who is Noah? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I feel like I had the longest dream. I did awful things in the dream, even though I didn't want to. Those humans and robots were all... Easy, Rex. Let her calm down first. She was just freed from the nanofluid's control. Well, in that case, you and I should go back to the lab, Charles. There is some kind of giant life support tank up there, and I want to crack it open. Oh no, that was not Noah. That was... Let's go, I'll show you. Luna! Yes, the real Luna. Poor thing, I should have guessed. No one could recover from such a horrible genetic disease. It was only last night that I discovered Edward had been maintaining Luna's broken body using this life support equipment. He was planning to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body using Noah's technology. However, Luna has been tortured spiritually and physically. Charles? Why are you here? And you? The vessel? You know me. Why the hell do you know anything about me? All this is because of you. Please stop Edward. He is lost. In too deep. Oh boy. I'll go with that then. Yes, he is gone. Noah killed Edward. I warned him. He can't trust this person. This is for the best. At least no more innocent lives will be lost. Charles, please, turn this equipment off. I am in so much pain. I should have died a long time ago. Instead of living like a monster, here like this. Luna, I've known you for so many years. You and Edward were my best friends. Well, what should I do? Friend, tell me, if you were me, what would you do? I mean... Yeah. Turn that off there. I will end her pain. She's been through too much. Thank you, Detective. Luna will finally be free from pain. Luna will be free, which is the best result. Hey, Detective, are you alright? You look like you're in pretty bad shape. I'm not hurt, but Noah's hallucinations have been influencing me this whole time. I feel more and more strange. Hallucinations? Can someone without an implanted brain be influenced too? You only have half an electronic brain, don't you? I can tell you about that. Angela, are you feeling better? Have you remembered anything? When I was controlled by the, what did you call it? Nanofluid? I still had some hold on my own consciousness, so I know something about their plan. All this was done to get you here, beginning when I delivered the parcel to you. They have another machine, but it isn't here. A machine that was designed just for you. Yes, I can remember easier now. From the moment you first touched the device in the parcel, each touch pulls you deeper and deeper into the hallucinations. And each hallucination was designed specifically to synchronize your brain waves to that machine. According to what they said, if the synchronization is allowed to finish, your own consciousness will be erased and your body will become the vessel for Noah? Ha! This is ridiculous. All this was done with my broken body? Your body is very special. Looks like you are not aware of what your body can do. Your body is something people dream to have. According to Angela, you must stop entering the hallucinations. If you are robbed of your body, then who knows what Noah will do. Noah, every day he is allowed to walk free on this planet, more people will be deceived and hurt. I can't let this continue. I see you made up your mind. If you're this determined to beat him, then there must be a way. After I was captured, Edward shared a lot of the research about consciousness transmission. Now, I reckon that the consciousness transmission device can work both ways. Charles, what are you getting at? When you were dragged into the hallucinations, you were connected with that equipment. Or you are connected with the person who is controlling that equipment. Aha! And if your will is strong enough, you might be able to influence the consciousness of that person instead. You mean, I can alter the hallucinations? Yes, but it won't be easy. You'd better think it through before meeting Noah. I don't know who this Noah is, but that doctor took that elevator deep down below. Deeper than I've ever been. Hiding even deeper underground? That's where my final battle is. Alright then. I'm sorry, Mr. Detective. I hurt you, but it was not of my own will. Never mind, I'm used to being hurt by beautiful women. Oh, your friend Brayden will be thrilled to know you're still alive. Brayden? Who is that? Maybe I haven't gotten all my memory back yet. Oh, boy. How will you deal with the research? I can't fall into the wrong hands. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. This nanofluid was originally developed for good purposes, even if that good purpose was forgotten along the way. About that consciousness transmission device. When you find Noah, please, just destroy it. Are you comfortable with what you're about to do? Sure. Okay. The elevator would take me to Noah, but there's no turning back. Ready to go? I do like it in this game that the robot characters are treated more or less as normal people. It's weirdly optimistic in that sense. Yes, it is. Alright. Wait a minute. We'll talk. Let's talk to her. Oh, what are you doing here? Me? I need some air after being stuck in that badge for so long. But Detective Dumbass, watch out, okay? To me it seems like everything is a big trap designed for you by whoever this Noah character is. Are you really gonna walk right into it? Of course I am. I will run him down, springing whatever trap he has set along the way. You sound confident. Maybe you should consider making a copy of your consciousness. That way, if you fail, you can go on with your detective game in the electrode state. Thanks for your advice, but nah. I'm not interested in electrode state. Okay. Alright, let's go. Noah, I'm coming to rough you up. One last time. Although I told you it may be possible to fight against the hallucinations, it will be extremely difficult. Think it through. Don't worry about me, Charles. I've done this before. Now you take Angela and leave as quickly as possible. Captain Ramrod here knows the way out. Thank you. I'll see you back on the surface, Detective. Be careful, Detective Dumbass. Come back alive. You have to take me back to the Destiny Fire. Such sweet words from an AI. Maybe I will try to survive after all. Sparkling lake water? This must be the light lake that mentioned in the hologram message. According to Noah, he's expecting me to undergo some kind of test down here. In the most beautiful place lives the darkest soul. Drifting on the clear lake water, the perfect vessel is purified and brought to me. A body of both flesh and machine will pave the way for Basan's arrival. The time for rebirth has come. I have waited far too long for this. Come here and sing an ode to my new life. I don't think you want to hear me sing. The ignorant wanderer, stupid little detective. Bow your head and witness Vasan's final embodiment. The omniscient judge. Sing for me. I promise there shall be no karaoke streams on this channel. No, that will not happen. Rocket Man. Oh. All right. Vasan's eye comes to my call, and his gaze penetrates those who pretend to be righteous. Come feel the heart that goes into one's soul. The heat that goes into one's soul. Wait, Vasan's eye. If my memory isn't shot from all that drinking, this stands for the eye of punishment that clears hypocrisy. Like Charles said, if I can focus, I can redirect Noah's attacks, or perhaps even use the attacks in my favor. The final game just started, Detective. Now I shall watch you run from the light, like the insignificant cockroach you are. Okay. 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 That's interesting. Alright. Okay. That didn't do what I hoped. Okay. There we go. You're a good detective. I've made the right decision in choosing you as the vessel. But your resistance is futile. Yeah, you were losing the game, Noah. Let's get this over with. Okay. Okay. Oh! Well. Okay. 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 Oh. Yes. Got shot by its own laser. I guess you could call that irony. Yes. Let's see. Oh. Hello. Okay. Okay. Oh. Nope. How about... Yes. No. Into the portal. Thank you. Those possessing the hubris to challenge God shall fail. Anyone who meets the eye of the god shall plummet from the greatest height. Detective, I have had enough of this game. This is where your life ends. Okay. Okay. Not quite. Alright, what does this do then? Okay, not quite. Okay. Come on, over this way. Whoop. Yes. Not quite. There, maybe. Okay. Alright, the blue one seems to be aimed at him, so the question is... Alright. Let's see what happens with this. Okay, that doesn't help. Oh, okay, they just switch between two positions. Alright. Okay, well that was interesting. Ha, you got it in a loop. You didn't know you could do that. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, come on. Okay. Can we get you to fire into the blue one next to you? No. No, I can't get that far up. Okay. Okay. Alright, that just shoots right by you. Alright, that doesn't help. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, can't get into that yellow one either. Well, what about the yellow one over on this side? Maybe? No, that's too far. Oop. Alright, yep, we died. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, there we go. No, no, no! I will never lose! How is it possible for you to break through my hallucination? This flesh. Noah, is this how you look now? In a state like this? Are you even a human being anymore? I guess you could call that a fast I do. Yes. Yes. Something must have gone wrong. Basan makes no mistakes. The ceremony, the doctor, you, these have all been arranged. No, this can't be right. You have been relying on the consciousness transmission device to obtain the power to control others. No, your sick inhuman device failed to save you, and instead turned you into a monster. Your body belongs to me. My disease is a test from God, for which I was abandoned and despised. I was forced to suffer the most unimaginable pain. Basan made a deal with me. A new body if I pass the test. A new body. All this is just your own imagination. Noah, stop lying to yourself. Ha ha ha. Detective, do you think that this is the end? I'm just a small part of the darkness. As long as robots and humans exist, the cracks will not disappear. Are you curious why robots have that device in their brains? I didn't put the device there. I just made an alteration. There's darkness inside darkness. I'm not the only one who wants to turn this ugly world upside down. Who first made the implant device? You will never know, Detective. I'm going to Basan now. As for you, there are bombs everywhere in this place. You will die with me. Ha 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 ha! Blow it up! Blow everything up! So let us end with a Metroid-style escape sequence then? Epilogue. What's past is new. Ah, yes, that was a load-bearing hallucination. Beep, beep, beep. Wakey, wakey, it's time to get up. Jeez, you were so loud. What are you doing, BBX? Do you want to be taken apart and rebuilt? I need to perform a routine checkup on your mechanical parts. It's 4 days overdue. Sure, whatever. Just wait for me over there and I'll come to you. Okay, let's get this over and done with. Body scan in progress. According to the scan, 98% of your mechanical parts are brand new. I can't believe you survived such a massive explosion. And even got your old parts replaced with new ones. Haha, you better believe it. Old Charles has got the good stuff. Even parts that are only available in Sky City. Yes, nice hair indeed. Ah yes, about our guests. They can't just stay in our house like this. Especially that arrogant little robot. You don't have enough money to support 6 people. Look, BBX, we talked about this. They have nowhere to go. And the cash situation? Well, we just haven't had a lot of jobs lately. That's because you keep turning them away. There's a customer this morning waiting for you downstairs. Go have a look and don't say no. And remember to get a deposit this time. Okay. Interesting background. Alright. I have a new message. Hello, Mr. Detective. How have you been? I just want to tell you that without your help, I'd probably still be doing evil deeds under the control of those people. I can't thank you enough, but I'm sad I can't go back to work at the Fantasy Jellyfish or Bellflower House. I haven't once told anyone about Noah or the kidnap, just like you asked me to. People keep asking me where I've been and what I've been up to, which makes me remember. But the whole thing has come to an end. I think I left the Bellflower House just to see the world outside Underbridge. Maybe this is what the real world is like. A world of bad people like Noah and good people like you. I decided to leave Starlight City to see a bigger world, and I will be sending you postcards during my trip. By the way, I still can't recall who Braden is. Forget about it. He must not be that important. Rex is an old-fashioned guy, and in this sense, in this context, old-fashioned means basically the 80s. Yes. Yes. So many calls. Looks like Royd hasn't given up. Never mind, let's see what he wants. There will be trouble if he has to come to me. Sadly, style is cyclical. But I'll be back, kids. You've been warned. Yes. Hi, Rex. You finally called me back. When are you going to tell me more about that case? I'm under a lot of pressure from my superiors. Don't make this so hard for me. Haha, Royd. I've told you everything I know. It was a real miracle the king even let you into the Underbridge district for investigation. Hey, don't play dumb with me. We had a hard time with people in the Underbridge for 2 weeks, but ended up with a pile of relics. Only unknown broken robots' bodies and fungi. There was a lab down there, wasn't there? I don't know where it came from, but we have information that says what Noah and the doctor were working on was relevant to revolutionary riots. Now my superiors are going crazy, urging me to investigate anything and everything. They want answers. It looks like you're working very hard, but it's exactly like I told you. I haven't found Noah. I'm just the victim of an explosion. Alright, Rex, you're not ready to tell me the truth yet. I really hope you aren't involved in this. You know how sensitive this is for the superiors. Forget it. Look, do you want to have a drink at the Fantasy Jellyfish? I have a friend I'd like you to meet. You're trying to get me drunk so I'll talk? You must be even more desperate than you sound. Well, see you tonight then. I didn't expect this incident to cause such a big aftershock. But it has got me thinking. The Mrs. Perry murder happened before Noah sent me his gift. The timing of the crime and the crime scene evidence both indicate that it wasn't done by Noah. There must be someone else who used the implant device to help the butler robot break the 3 principles. Didn't Noah say something about simply altering devices that were already... If that's correct, what does the original maker of these devices have planned? Maybe what Noah said was true. There are layers of darkness that fold over each other deeper and deeper. Your BBX robot is really lovely, like a kind of motherly matron. It always wakes me up in the sweetest of ways. Cup of tea, lullaby, the morning snooze. And these cats are lovely too. I like this white one. This white cat used to belong to Mrs. Perry, but after she died, William brought her to my place, along with many other street cats. What a headache. Are you well? After replacing so many parts and organs, I expected your body to reject some, but you don't seem to be experiencing any side effects. Haha, this is a walk in the park for me. Charles is a really good technician, and I feel brilliant now. Alright, yes. Can we check on the kitties? Okay. You did me a big favor, William. I've been meaning to study you more closely. You are so much smarter than other cats. I love we just had a cat mafia staying with us now. Yes. Although Charles is an expert on robots, I wonder if we can ask him to do some research on William. Strap him down, laser through the skull. Meow, meow. Yes. What, you don't like that? Maybe I should research you myself instead. This fat cat is sleeping again. And he seems to have made himself comfortable in my laundry basket. Meow indeed. Was that sound an explosion in the attic? Charles must be doing dangerous research again. That Charles needs to leave this house this instant. He's an awful old man. Wow, this outfit. I didn't think Captain Radrod would be seen dead in clothes like these. You, shut up. It's all because of that old man. He told me he was adding me to the Detective Office Network, but he was actually just changing my code to put me in this stupid outfit. You look good in them. Next time, you should ask Charles. What did you say? Nothing. I was just saying. I'll go find Charles now. What is the old man thinking? You better hurry up. Me, a captain, in this outfit? It's humiliating. She is still hot-tempered. I don't know what Charles is up to up there. I just hope he won't blow the attic up. Oh, there we go. What happened? Why is there a smoking riot robot in the attic? Why not basically just hire all the friends we made along the way, more or less? Yes, apparently. The modification failed. Ahem. Thank God this is not my workshop, or I would have had to pay to repair it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Spacious place you have here, Rex. And again, thank you for letting us hide out here. The king and the police are still trying to find anyone involved in the explosion. Letting you? I didn't exactly have much choice. You insisted on moving him. Is this the robot from Morax's shop? Yes. That young man owed me, so he gave me this robot to pay the debt. If I can alter this robot successfully, it will greatly improve our combat prowess. Looks like the robot's nearly ready. Wait, Are you never going to go back to Underbridge District? What about the doctor's research? And his wife Luna? I processed Edward's research data before we escaped the lab. It is some very advanced technology, but maybe too advanced for this day and age. As for Luna, the life support tank was too big to move, and the explosion, she was buried underground with Edward's lab. In the end, she and Edward are together forever after all. There's one more thing on my mind. Before he died, Noah mentioned that he was not the one who created the implant devices. Even though this case has been cracked, there's still another layer that I can't quite see. In that case, we better get this riot robot working post-haste. Grandpa Charles' experiments are so dangerous, so I better watch from far away. Yeah, maybe farther away. Yeah. That might be a little bit close. This armor is well crafted. There are special switches inside, and if the wearer doesn't understand how they work, he can never take it off again. That's why. No wonder William was stuck in there. But I did see a cluster of black... Oh, hello, fellow detective. Are you awake? Don't worry about the explosion. Grandpa knows what he is doing. It's just that his tools are still in Underbridge, and we can't go retrieve them right now. Yeah, cool. You know what's happening in Underbridge? You've got a lot of connections there. I guess since I'm living here, there's no reason not to tell you. The king sent lots of people to dig up the remnants of the lab, hoping to find something useful. After an explosion like that, I don't think there is much left, though. One more thing you might be interested in. Luna from Edward's clinic has gone missing. The Luna from the clinic? That is a clone of Edward's wife. Maybe she's gone to start a new life of her own. What's your plan now, Detective? With Noah gone, you have accomplished what you set out to do so many years ago. Don't you worry about me. I can sit back and help old grandpas find lost cats until the end of my days now. Alright, downstairs then. Why are you standing at the door? Fancy Feather. It's Fancy Feather. It was Fancy Feather who made the appointment. Her squad of minions have taken over our living room. Why is she here? We're a long way from Underbridge. Let's bust in and wipe them out, just like old times. I can enter riot control mode anytime. Calm down. Let's hear them out first. Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Fancy Feather. Did you come all the way down here to give me this new VR game console? Oh, Mr. Detective, are you playing with me? This is what you'll travel into Coral City. Coral City? You want me to visit the electronic world? Sorry, Miss Feather, but I'm not going back there. I knew you would say no. Take a look at this first, and you may change your mind. The Coral City. Hurry, go tell Rex. What we've been hiding in there might have been found by someone. Hurry, be quick. The Coral City. Those guys, they want to... What, Abel? But he's dead. Where did you get this video? This video clip was sent from the Electrode State last night. If you act quickly, you may be able to buy some time. You seem to know a lot of things, Miss Fancy Feather. That's because as stars align, so do our interests. Now, Mr. Detective, are you ready to go? Looks like I have no other choice, Abel. Eager to know how the robot demon samurai got in? And sequel hook, yes. Alright. So there we go. I wasn't expecting to finish 2 games in 1 week, so I have no idea what we're going to be doing next week. I'll have to figure that out over the weekend. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna skip a little credits, so let's just go ahead and mute that. And it's a bit early, but let's go ahead and take a look and find somebody to raid. You forgot to change the game being played? What, it didn't go through? I did. I did put it in. Still says Celesta for me. Okay. Okay, Twitch, why didn't you change it? I typed it in. Alright. Regardless. Oh yeah, I just noticed. That's weird. That happened to me a couple of times with OBS. Okay. Yeah. Regardless, thanks so much for the stream and for playing this for us. Sure thing. It was fun. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm probably just gonna send you guys over to Simon. Who was playing some Doom. As he does. Doom. Yes.